These are the top 5 causes of kidney failure in Nigeria. Now, the topic of kidney failure has become trendy in this country for a while now, and a lot of people have made different videos. Some people are saying, don't eat that one, don't eat this one, don't do this, don't do that. In this video, I want to explain to you every single thing you need to know about the causes of kidney failure so that you will know what to avoid. So, without further stories, let's get into it. Number one, hypertension. Yes, hypertension is the number one cause of kidney failure in Nigeria. And let me explain to you how hypertension causes kidney failure. For you to understand it, you would have to picture the kidney to be like a sieve. You know the sieve that we use for gari, elubo, and other things like that. Yes, that's how the kidney basically operates. What it does is it filters out the toxins in your blood and then expels it into the bladder as urine, and then you urinate the toxins out. Now, when somebody has hypertension, what happens is the person's blood begins to move with greater force, greater tension. That's why they call it hypertension. And so that huge force that the blood is using to move, it keeps bumping into the tiny sieves of the kidney. And over years, over decades, what will end up happening is those tiny sieves become destroyed due to the heavy pressure that is coming from the blood that it is supposed to filter. And so that is how hypertension ends up in that number one spot. So if you're somebody with hypertension, make sure that you keep your hypertension under check. Because if you fail to do so, it will destroy a lot of organs in your body. And one of the major organs that it is going to destroy is the kidney. Number two, chronic glomerulonephritis. Now, this one sounds like big English. Don't worry, let's break it down together. Now, we have said before that the kidney is like a sieve. Now, sometimes there is something that will happen that would cause the irritation and destruction of this sieve. And so, the end result is what is called chronic glomerulonephritis. And some of the things that can cause this destruction and irritation are infection or autoimmune conditions. Now, infection can be viral, it can be bacterial. So what happens is this infection end up going into the kidneys and directly destroying them. Or in another case, when the body is trying to fight off this infection, the body misfires. It is trying to target the infection, but it ended up mistaking the kidney for the infection, and it ended up destroying that sieve. And that is what is usually called autoimmune disease. So basically, the body decided that this kidney, it is looking for it, then it destroys it by mistake. Now, some of the bacterial infection that can cause this are streptococcus, tuberculosis, and so on. And for viral, you can have hepatitis B, hepatitis C. And so, if you have any of these bacterial or viral conditions, make sure that you get them treated. Or if it is not treatable, make sure that they are controlled so that they do not end up causing a destruction to your kidney. Number three, diabetes mellitus. Now, we already know that diabetes is a condition that involves high level of sugar within the body. And high level of sugar within the body is not good at all. And so what happens is this high level of sugar end up destroying the tiny, tiny blood vessels that are within the kidneys and resulting in damage to the kidney tissues and of course ending up with kidney failure. The other thing is high level of sugar can also lead to increased level of infections, and we have already said that infection can cause damage to the kidney again. And so if you have diabetes mellitus, ensure that you keep your sugar in check so that you reduce the risk of causing damage to your kidneys. Number four, nephrotoxins. Now, in this category, we have to talk about a large chunk of our people who are in the village because anytime they fall sick, the number one thing they do is to go and look for a concoction that they will cook, different leaves, put it together, then they will boil it, and the next thing they will drink it. The problem with this thing is, even if these things are effective in treating whatever condition you have, there is a high chance that you may take them in extremely large quantities, more than your kidney can easily take care of and excrete out of your body. And the result of this is you would end up overworking your kidneys and basically destroying them. Apart from concussion, for most people that are in the cities, there are a large chunk of people who take NSAIDs, that's painkillers. Any small thing, my waist is tired. You have gone and carried diclofenac and all those different NSAIDs. The problem with this NSAID is that they can reduce blood flow to the kidneys by constricting the blood vessels that supply the kidney. And so that means that your kidneys will have to work under a condition where they are not receiving enough nutrients because blood is not coming to the kidney at enough rate. There will also be denied enough oxygen to function. And so basically, if you continue to take these things over a long period of time, slowly and slowly, you end up destroying your kidneys. And so, if you are in the category of people that are taking excessive concussion, if you are in the category of people that are taking excessive painkillers, go and reduce it. Finally, number five, obstructive nephropathy and infections. Now, in this category, your kidney is working normally, right? It has sieved out the unwanted part of your blood and it is sending it as urine down to your bladder. But unfortunately, there may be something that is blocking the pathway from your kidney to your bladder. And some of these things can include maybe for older people who have prostate enlargement, that's men. For people that have kidney stones, that is, this stone is basically blocking the passageway for the urine to get into the bladder. And also for people that have severe recurring urinary tract infection. Basically, these things can end up clogging the path between the kidney and the bladder. And so what end up happening is that all these toxins that is supposed to get out of your body by going from your kidney to the bladder and then you urinate it out, it backtracks because there is no pathway for it to come down. If it cannot come down, what will happen? It will collect upwards and go back into your kidney. And the result of this is the toxins will end up destroying the kidney over a long period of time. So, if you are a man in your 40s, in your 60s, and above, make sure that you get your prostate checked because the prostate of men enlarges over time. And the end result is it can end up blocking the passageway of urine. And if it does that, you have urine backtracking back to the kidney and destroying it. And also, if you are experiencing severe UTI, that's urinary tract infection, make sure that you get yourself treated so that you will not need a new kidney later on. And so we have come to the end of this video. If you feel like I have given you an insight into the issue of kidney failure and so on, then you should consider following me, right? Follow me. I need it. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, right? There are more contents coming, like plenty. So subscribe already. Sorry, I forgot to add that older people are at higher risk of kidney failure than younger people. And of course, part of the reason is because they are at higher risk of hypertension, diabetes, and at them still they take concussion pass. And so if you have older people around you, your parents, your uncles, this video is really going to help them. Help me share it to them, please.